In Manchester, niggas told me the black fire radio. So I need to tell you from the lucky the found to sunny touch it. From big as should be says it's lucky. Do my pocket, but if I've been keep on me check. Then you watch it. I'm from on someone and Zeki longevity perfect. In a digging bona house Zeki. Oh yeah, now they press. So everything you apply pressure. But then I get her. Scooting in body connect on a kesha. Well I pressure. No fan of video on a slap seska. Same time beach boy and I beat you to Dania Shy Nyesha. I'm on a high note, cause it's about the time, yo. Pussy niggas get the 5 fingers like a gyno. Sub-Zero about to come and disconnect your spinal. You capping that you Richie, but you figured that you lying on. Been out the top for a minute, that's such an easy plan. Your local rapper style is updated just like a TV stand. But why should I blame you? I blame your cheesy fans. Apologies, hope they don't cancel me like the Yeezy brand. Fuck you and your beat maker. Manager pia combo. Kariang de high green paper. Bobo kata jinyonge. Content Toshi. To nonsense psychosis. Wakema umekuwa bossy. Wataka kunjeka saitoti. It was all a dream. But I get no sleep. In the goddamn streets. We was in too deep. Drugs. Vanity mama ma prayed for me. Kasema nsipate upepo. Nilala nikae lonely. Sijai panic. Serious guy funny. Brand, vetty. Changing the dynamics. The fun. Making up magic. Titanic. No cap. This is another degree. Nitolewa class 1. Nikarukishwa class 3. Now I'm a rapper. That only repeat. Wasn't no opportunities for niggas like me. Where I'm from. Tell them what's happening.
Yes, welcome family. Karibuni sana to yet another beautiful episode of the Africa Today show. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you are having a beautiful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever the time is on your end. For us, it is exactly 33 minutes past 8 p.m. right here on the 254. And of course, Karibuni sana to yet another beautiful discussion right here on the Black Fan Network radio station, media for the 21st century. And of course, my name is Joby to our amazing first-time listeners, viewers, streamers, whatever you want to label yourself as, or other our returning subscribers and viewers and followers. We appreciate you for being part of this amazing network. Shout out to everyone on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, and of course everyone on the radio station, and everyone with us right here on TikTok. Big up to man like Capucho, big up to Ula, Use Oscar, big up to everyone who is with us right here on TikTok. Karibuni sana. Kindly, as you tune in, follow the host in case this is your first time. Tap the screen to encourage more viewers to be here and to be able to enroll more of our discussion of today. Today we shall be having a discussion regarding what is going on in the African continent, basically, which is what is trending, of course, like I said earlier today on my show, on most of the mainstream medias, the Gabon, what is going on in Gabon, what is going on in Niger. We've seen that the Western nations, the Europeans, Chinese, Russians are going crazy because of the results that just, happening in Africa currently. And of course, this is just not happening in Gabon, in Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. It's also bringing influence to the rest of the African countries. I had Kid earlier today say that countries like Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, and Nigeria are going to be so hard for us to be able to acquire this, this movement. But I kind of feel no. I believe actually we can pull it through. But let me know how you feel about this. Karibuni sana once again. This is the Black Fan Network radio station, media for the 21st century. And of course, we began with an amazing banger. That was by the one and only Caterpillar and Calligraph Jones. And shout out to Sister Janet, wherever she is. Manze, I've missed majority of the people that I do not see on the network. We have had in the likes of Sister Monique. We have Sister Michelle. She's been actually very active on the WhatsApp page. We have Nish. She has been also very active on the WhatsApp page. But we have so many people. Sister Angela. We have so many people. Armstrong. And also we had someone actually also coming all the way from there's this actually African country. I can't remember his name. We have so many people that we just actually don't know where they've disappeared to. Also, shout out to that is I'm even forgetting the name of most of our people. But Karibuni sana. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Whatever you are, if you're part of this Black Fan Network, Karibuni sana. If you are returning subscribers, or if you're just bumping into us, you know how our YouTube channel has been running. We've been taken down majority of the times because of our content. We've also been monitored right now on TikTok, actually. And we've had countries actually like Kenya and Nigeria. They're monitoring TikTok because we have most of our people just giving truth, facts, and information of what is going on in the continent. But anyway, karibuni sana. Allow me to share the link with the people on WhatsApp so that they can be able to join us on today's discussion as we start with what is going on. Because we want to break down this bit by bit, and how we feel. Personally, you just give, how do you feel about what is going on, in the West Africa? Because this is actually something beautiful that we need to start celebrating. And today, actually, on the Tubonge show, we were breaking this down and we say that we are happy to see that finally African people are waking up and tapping into what and claiming what is rightfully theirs, which is what we've been long waiting for. And finally, it is happening. I mean, isn't this something that we're supposed to be celebrating? Isn't this something that we're supposed to be literally embracing as African people? And you feel like, for real, like kids say, because I tend to disagree with him, and maybe how you feel, because for real, South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, and Nigeria, we know that these four African countries are the jump offs of the rest of the African countries. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like they are going to follow suit? I feel like for Kenya, because of uh the demonstration we've had, despite the opposition party, the opposition leader, I believe like Kenya, there are people who do understand what is actually going on in majority of the countries. So I feel like maybe for us, we might back out. We might also maybe have a coup. Personally, I believe it is possible. I believe also in Nigeria it is very possible, because we've seen in Nigeria the citizens are not literally agreeing with what Tinubu is trying to do by trying to back or rather go against, Niger's and what is going on. So karibuni sana, and let me know how you feel. And of course, kindly do smash that like button. Follow us in case you are on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are streaming live with us from. Karibuni sana. This is the Africa Today show, and my name is Joby. I see Ray Siko Karibu sana in the building. Hope you're doing amazing. You are saying yo niajes niko fiti sidio kwaje. Karibu sana to the Blackout Fan Network radio station, and thank you so much for tapping the screen. Shall we getting back to the music just a little bit, and of course we shall be coming back as we get started with today's discussion.
Stories are kiki, see a lot of lime, kitty. You wanna roll with me? You give me liquidity. Yako ni kagoji, otangona kitty. I'm not gonna beat it. Boy, you give me G. Now get a Turn out to be all the things that niggas I thought I would never be. Living my dream in a city where people are bitter with jealousy. I overlapped the cats who started ahead of me. You all wanna be trying to be me, but now you're looking like a parody. But rearranging, I changed perceptions. Inspired the game to a state of perfection. But even today, it amazes me how easy does it. I don't debate on Twitter, but I let them be the judges. Tulikibai tunasasi wote, hakuna nega tunapiga bafu. Kata lichangisha pesa za token, so hata gani mi kucheza rafu. Please, lazima pia au moke, fame na sifa haziko enough. Somebody tell Aliko Dangote, kuna vijana wanajua kurap. Unataka pake? Na si kidogo. Wezi batu kutape? Basi umongo. On pitch mini bape. What else is a local? Kata kawashe. Komili soko. Na kama nyake. Nimeshika mongo. Kwa koko shake. Na kwa kidogo.
Yes, and welcome back to the Black Fan Network radio station. Karibuni sana once again to everyone who's just streaming and joining us. Kindly do consider for following us. Smash the like button, tap the screen wherever you are listening to us from, and of course, do feel also to go. Do feel free to go also on the Google Play Store and download our application. And also, in case you have an iPhone, go on the www.blackofanetwork.com. But anyway, karibuni sana. And of course, today, like I said, we shall be having a discussion basically focused on what is going on, current affairs in Africa. And earlier today, I had a serious discussion. I broke down about tribalism. I broke down about what most of our people feel about what is going on in Africa. And we saw that tribalism actually is one of the key agendas we're fighting about. I don't want to go back to all of that, but we want to start with what, we've seen that Gabon, today we woke up to very positive news. Personally, I'm saying that we are supposed to be celebrating because this is positive to see where Africa is heading. Finally, we've seen puppets being stepped down. Okay, and we're seeing African people actually realizing these have not been leaders but just puppets, not leaders. And it has taken us actually centuries, but finally the truth is actually reaching unto us. It's tapping unto us. It's been hidden through books which they were banning. There's a, I think I shared that video. I don't know if I shared that video with you guys, but there's a video I saw where the Europeans used to actually perform a certain ceremony of banning books. And these were our actually historical books that concerned us, everything that was concerning us. They banned it all down. I can't remember what the video actually was basically speaking all about. I can't give clear points, but I picked the little I can, and it was saying that there is a ceremony that used to be held by white people by them burning down our books. And there's a certain, I think there's another place that is, you cannot literally go. I think it is hidden, and I think I happened to mention it in one of my shows, in one of the most of the places you're not supposed to go, and it's where they have stored most of the books that are concerning African people, and you are not allowed to go there because this is where the truth is hidden. Basically, we're just talking about how we have not been able to tap into our own history. And this is what we're talking about. The frustration in these white people's faces right now is just so, it's something super amazing. It's something super amazing to see. Karibu sana Simba, I see you in the building. Long time no see. Hope you're doing amazing, brother. Karibu sana at today's discussion. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. But yes, that is what is happening. I'll break down what France did respond to what is happening to Gabon. Of course, today we saw that Russia, China, and France have actually joined hands and say that they are concerned about the current coups that are going on in Africa. And these are not coups. Just because we're trying to fight for what is rightfully ours, we've seen that these European people cannot stand it. The colonizer cannot stand, they cannot stand it. These people cannot stand the fact that African people are finally gaining their power back. And what is actually very amazing right now that I'm so happy to see is the women even being able to speak up, because one of the videos I think I relate to is when I shared that video of that Congolese woman who was saying how Africa is full of wealth, why these people will continuously or have continuously kept on displacing us because of how wealthy Congo is. And not just Congo, the whole continent as a whole. And not just that, the video also that I shared, I think today or yesterday on my show, it was also reflecting on the same. There was a woman who said, we do not need France here. These people, we do not need them governing or telling us what to do. Okay? Niger or Gabon belongs to us. It does not belong to France. Let us dictate our own movement. We do not want you dictating how we move, how we operate, how we run our resources, how we run our hospitals. Let us run our own goddamn system. But they will not allow us to do this. And this is why they're so pissed off. That's why you see them responding left, right, and center, how threatened and how this of a threat is. We're seeing them actually right now in the mainstream media, right?
Because they lose Africa, Joby. Look, Africa's wealthy.
Karibu sana.
Not this son, Africa's wealthy, Joby. So you gotta understand the Europeans, people might not know, but the people that run Europe know. They know they're about to be poor without Africa. And they've always been poor. The lies they told, oh, you black niggas, you always been poor. You're fucked up. You're sorry. You niggas live in trees. You're savage. You don't have our religion. All that old dumb shit. But these people came up there. Go ahead,
but if you notice, actually, right now, on most of the mainstream media, they're writing that they have now given us about almost 20 African countries that are dangerous, just because of now the current ongoing coups. They're like, no, don't go to this country. Actually, I saw this today. Let me read this article.
Don't go. Good.
To you.
Don't go. Don't go.
I I was seeing something today, and this is actually where I realized that these people they have held captive of our history, of our culture. They have been controlling everything in our
Yeah.
movements. I've seen this today, where we had the kingdoms way before this political bullshit that came. We had kings and queens who are running our communities, and we were wealthy. We had nothing to fight for. We were
Joby,
wealthy.
you were wealthy and peaceful. Joby, you are loving, peaceful people.
So what I saw today, we have the
But if I,
Buganda Royal Kingdom.
but if I'm a criminal and I see you,
Mhm.
and I'm poor and I see you got your shit, I come knock you in your head and take your shit. Make me rich.
So we have the Buganda Royal the Buganda Royal tombs, and these tombs were actually considered being the most dangerous places to be recommended, and they're saying that the presentation of the revived tombs of the Buganda Kingdom in Uganda is no longer considered to be in danger. Why was this actually put in danger? What history is being hidden between of these kingdoms that was considered to be dangerous? Because if you take us back to history of African people, how we used to live, how we used to communicate, we were not dangerous people. We are loving people naturally, even up to date. So this traces us back even to our ancestors, to the fact that these were not dangerous people the way Kitty, you asked me the first time, are my ancestors dangerous? I said yes, because that is what we're being taught. And this is where you see and trace us back to the history and why education teaches us. Oh my God. Why education teaches us that our ancestors are dangerous. They used to be, they used to kill and slaughter animals. They used to drink blood. They used to perform cults, and cults actually, I bet they're considered what you were teaching us the other day, where African people, we have the ability of even floating on the air,
Yeah, yeah. Called spirituality.
Wow. Wow. Mzungu, you did amazing, I tell you. And shout out to also our despots, to our amazing first presidents. These people did great job. They did great. They have continuously performed their job of being puppets.
Make sure you
The
play that video I played you
Mhm.
with the president of I sent you a video with the president of Gabon. Please help me, people out there, my people. I'm
Yeah, I
being
saw it.
held.
I shared it also on WhatsApp. I shared it also
I
on
love it.
WhatsApp, but I'll
Okay.
play it also right. I'll play it right here as well. I said it on WhatsApp and I laughed it. I couldn't share it as a video. I just
Oh, okay.
screenshotted him begging, "Oh, help me!" Why are you crying for help? When your people are crying for hunger, they're saying we're dying out of hunger.
You don't
You are
give a shit.
importing GMOs. You don't give a shit. You are stocking food for your own benefits, for your own goddamn selfishness and the people you serve.
What kind of democracy, Joby? How you be
Have you
president of a
seen?
country for 50 years? And it's
Have you
dead.
guys seen? Have you guys seen that at the border of Niger right now, the trucks that are supposed to be transporting the aid are claiming people in Niger are dying, and this is risky to the country. Oh my
It's a lie. Ain't nobody dying up in there, Joby.
God.
We're trying to find
It's
some way to get up in so they can wage war against them people. Nah.
it is crazy. But let me read this about the Buganda. I wanna finish this and explain
Go
something
ahead.
about it. They're saying that the preservation of the revived tombs of the Buganda kingdom in Uganda is no longer considered to be in danger, according to the UN's cultural organization. So you mean the UN controls the African cultural organization? This is the pickup information we're getting for me as an African person and who's understanding what the media is trying to say. That is what I'm understanding. African people, we do not even own our own cultures. The white people own our own goddamn cultures. And this is what takes me back to actually back in the continent. And Correct me also if I'm wrong. Also, you people in America, the black people, we've been both indoctrinated the same goddamn way. We have not
Yeah.
grown up as African people, but with the
No.
white goddamn supremacy. Unless you get to tap into you picking up information, then fine. You understanding you're a black person
Most
first,
most
not
of
you
us
trying to
most
fit
most
in,
of us most of us don't. Most
you
of us
know,
do not.
not you trying to be, the next Jamie Foxx, not you trying to be, all these cons we see on the industry, Kanye West. The next time we don't even know if it's the real Kanye or we don't even know who we're dealing with anymore. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Did you see? Man, I just have so much to talk about. Are we black people just being misused? There's so much going on in Africa and also in you guys' side. Like, we're fighting it a lot. But yo, I don't have you seen this guy was being hanged, like he was pinned, his skin was pinned, trying to
I ain't see it.
it's called Mikael. I'll share the video anyway. I'll share the video.
What
You
happened
guys
to him? What did he do?
will go. He was performing then. He's a black person. He was
Oh, that's the
performing.
Miguel the singer.
Yeah, he was.
What
He
what
was.
happened to him?
He was. How do I say? He was like his skin. They like pinned his skin. It's like you
Yeah.
having your skin being. I don't know how to say it. You're being hung through your skin, kid. Like
Yeah,
it's your skin
he's
as a pet.
satanic. He's satanic anyway. I don't. He's weird and satanic anyway. So
Now, do
weird.
you understand how bad it is for black people? The same way you are saying the way the hood rats are being used to destroy the black culture and everything, like how
Yeah.
is it for us black people just being manipulated like that for the sake of money and everything?
Well, we don't know. We don't know what we're looking at. We don't understand TV. Television is a weapon. Till we got this. Our despots never told us that. Our people in America never. We understand it's a weapon.
Anyway, they're saying that UNESCO has now recommended that it should be taken off its list on endangered heritage sites, and it says that the removal would be powerful symbols as 50% of sites considered in danger that are in Africa. So you mean that in Africa we have cultural that are actually dangerous? You mean that the kingdoms we used to have, which are part of our history, which are supposed to be learning right now, not about the so-called freedom fighters who are not freedom fighters,
They
are
were dangerous.
dangerous?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Exactly. This is what the mainstream media is trying to tell us, and this is what the Europeans actually are trying to impact on today's system of education that we need to
Of course.
fight, and which
It's
is being
constant war.
fought
It's
right
constant war in your brain. It's constant war in your mind.
now.
That's no purpose. Constant war.
This is so so sad. But they continue and say that the tombs of the Buganda kings, which are housed in grass, thatched circular buildings on we get that correctly. Tombs of the Buganda kings, which are housed in grass thatched circular buildings on hillside in the capital Kampala, were partly destroyed by fire in 2010. They were not destroyed, probably they were just burnt on purpose because we know Museveni again, the puppet. He'll do anything that he is also told. These communities are dangerous just because you need to actually, destroy the history. We've seen what they did with our civilization.
Yeah,
Going
because
back to our
remember,
civilization.
remember the 70s tribe is not even from the Ugandan area. He's a Tutsi. He's from Burundi and Rwanda. He's not even from that area.
It's
He's not.
crazy.
His tribe ain't even from there. They remember that the West put that puppet in there. He's not even part of the local tribes in there.
They're saying that the burning of the tomb sparked protests in which at least 2 people were killed, and they have since been reconstructed with the help of international funding. So the UNESCO recommendation follow a site visit by the UN team in June, and the tombs are seen as an important historical and spiritual site for the Baganda people and were declared a World Heritage Site in 2001. They were built in 1882 as a palace for the Kabakas of or kings of Buganda were converted into a royal burial grounds 2 years later. That is what is happening. What I'm gonna
Remember,
say.
remember that's where you get the name Uganda from the kingdom of Uganda.
Mhm,
That's where the Uganda name came from.
mhm. What I'm gonna say is that there's still some history. We still have so many facts of history remaining, and all this is still being destroyed because 2010 is
Of
not long
course.
time ago, and they're using this despot to
We,
actually clear all the history that we still have, so that we
we,
cannot be able to trace back to what has been happening, what happened to our ancestors, so that we can continuously keep on knowing our ancestors were dangerous and not people of power, you know. And this is why you see us growing up with weak, should I say immunity, weak mentality, immunity, and everything because of how we've been taught to keep on embracing people who do not have any resemblance as us. We're told to look down upon us, which is so sad. But this that was actually so great to know. It was so great to know about this, and
yeah,
it
yeah,
makes. Mhm.
yeah. Remember, remember, Joby. That's that was a kingdom, not that bullshit they tell you, but tribal shit. That was a kingdom. So it wasn't all backward in the lines they tell you. That was a kingdom.
But anyway, as we also move on, I see Jiba Jaba in the building. Karibu Sana is saying hi, family, hi to you too. I say you're saying that the governor of Ankasa said teaching Black history is dangerous to the country last month. No, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. And this is why you see Kamala Harris also comes in with the bullshit what she said. Oh, slavery was, slavery was educative. It was, it did help people to get skills, acquire skills. What skills did we acquire from? What skills of people being peeled? Skill. What skills is that of black people being peeled? Their skins being peeled. What skill is that? People's heads being chopped off, children being used as stools and tables. What skills is that?
Skills of
Huh?
skills of being a good slave.
Wow. Congratulations. And you come here talk about you're the first African people back in the continent. We need to
No,
understand
but,
our
no,
enemy.
but nobody black. Nobody black except there's no black woman, Joby. So that's not even Africa. Nobody said that. So that's only with the damn fake mainstream media trying to fool black people. She's the first black vice president. I say what? Who you talking about?
People,
Not that
I
Indian lady.
I think it also have to look at the influence these people because I think let's talk about social media and the influence it has impacted on people's life, especially back in the continent. We might have you guys, you might understand what she means and all that that is
But
bullshit.
they don't.
But
Okay.
look at the influence back in the continent, like what she said in Ghana. You see, when she said, "I'm the first black vice president, to be here, and I'm honored to be part of you," people are cheering. People are cheering
That's true.
because
But
we
that's
do not
the but
understand
that,
history.
but that's
We do
the
not.
ignorance. Yeah.
I get
That's
that. So if you look at, if you look at when you say that, her saying that all slavery had acquired helped black people acquire these skills, you know, help this. The people are gonna take that for real. They're like, okay, like Simba, for
but to me,
example, maybe.
you be stingy. That's how you so yo, when you can have common sense thing, okay, you said you gave me skills in slavery. Skills that I never could use in my benefit. I never got paid. I didn't have a wife or kids. My wife and children you sold off to other places around the country. And
Mm-hmm.
I died. So I born here and I died here. So how did these skills benefit me, Joe? That'd be a common sense question to ask. How did these supposedly benefits that I acquired benefit me in my life? Oh, they didn't. They benefit the white man and make him rich, but it didn't benefit me. So how were these
Exactly.
skills for me?
They won't benefit you. They are not meant to benefit the black people. But I see Juba is saying that like museums, what you see are whitewashed
Mm-hmm.
presentations, if I'm reading it correctly, the black
Yeah,
images are stored away from
in the
view.
back. Yeah, yeah. You never see they whitewash your history. They take away your history and claim it's them. Then say you never had any history. They
What
steal your
is the
history and claim
what is representation? Let me see.
presentation. What's what now? When
Representation. Whatever he wrote.
representation means what you're looking at to represent something, the representation of something. So the
Okay.
representation is a lie. They make a black representation and make it white. Like the African General Hannibal. These crackers so long, lying so long, they made him white in all their movies. Nobody knows Hannibal's a black man. You find his coins he made 2,200 years ago of a black man. And then when you make him a black man in Netflix, all these white people go crazy. How dare you make Hannibal a black man? Motherfuckers from Africa. Well, Northern Africa got white people. There wasn't no white people in no fucking Northern Africa there. He's African. What you call Tunisia, and they got them fake Arabs up there today kicking out black. That was an African land called Carthage. So he's black. So they'll take, like you said, so that's a false representation. They'll take your history and then whitewash it. They make him you.
No,
So
yeah, I think I read it. He misspelled it, so that's why I questioned. I was like, what is
oh, okay.
representation? Not yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
presentation. Sorry, but
Yeah,
thank you for
representation.
yeah. I also
Yeah.
see you saying that the book of leather from black skin, and you're saying that man, don't even talk about it. You're saying that most furniture from the era is stuffed with slave hair,
Yeah, they
especially
take
in the White House.
yeah,
What do you mean?
they
Wait,
always take your
like
history
the
and make them
pillows,
white people. It's crazy.
like the
Just like okay,
pillows.
just like when they hate Kemet that Egypt is black, right? And you know Kemet's black because they when you see the combs, those are combs for our hair, Joby. Not for white people here, right? They got Afro picks in Kemet, right? They don't like to show. You got
No, hold on. Yeah.
All these Afro picks from Kemet,
Juba,
Joby.
Juba, 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 Juba said most furnitures from the era is stuffed with slave hair. So you mean like the pillows?
Oh, some of you say, yeah, some of when they use our hair, cut our hair bald and put it in the pillows and other shit. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, yeah, they're wicked. Yeah, Joby, they're
No,
wicked.
no, 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 no,
Then
no,
we
no.
then we find ourselves wicked new every time. They're wicked, Joby. Just, just doesn't surprise you by now. Now, if they eat us, they're gonna step out here to make a pillows. Hey, no dark web for you ever, Joby.
No. What? No.
No, no dark web for you ever.
Oh, no, 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 no. My bad. What? What? Pillows? For real? No.
Remember, they used to burn the black women's hair in America because they were jealous of their hair. That's why black women would wrap their hair because white women would get jealous of their hair, try to burn the hair off their head. It's all kind of wicked shit.
What?
Wicked shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they be adjusting your hair. Yeah,
Whoa.
they be
Yeah.
adjusting your hair
Wow.
so they would. Yeah, they be adjusting your hair so they burn your hair off your head. That's why they got a
Wow.
problem with your hair. Nobody got a problem with your hair today. They got a problem with African people hair. So once you wear it, they get mad. Had laws. And why you think in Africa? Because it was colonized by white people. That dreadlocks in Africa so bad when that's an African hairstyle from billions of years ago. That was a normal hairstyle. Now in Africa, it's in Jamaica and Africa, in America, it is now what? If you don't, you're a thug, you're a criminal. You can't be putting on where that go to school. You're gonna get kicked out of school because it's African. And white people said no to your hair.
No, I have to write that down. No, Jibba Jabba, that was deep. You cut me deep with that, okay? That no 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 no
They
no no
cut
no no.
they cut you deep too when they
What?
took your hair, Joby.
Oh shit. I'm not cutting my hair no more. No more. I really wanted to, but no, I'm not dropping my hair down because if it benefits someone else, what? 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 What do you mean you're sleeping on my hair? What do you? What type of psychopathic? What do you mean you're sleeping on someone's hair like a pillow? You will feel just comfortable lying on this someone's hair.
It's
Oh my
and
god.
it's right, and it's fluffy, and it's
Nah.
fluffy too.
Nah. I'm not doing no more of these wigs even anymore. Nah, I don't want to no more.
Not that
No
wig, not
way.
that hair. They use your real hair,
No,
not your wig hair.
no,
They use your real
exactly.
African hair.
And exactly, if they're misusing our hair, there's no way we can keep on impersonating with this bullshit.
That's why they was trying to touch your hair. African women always try, bitch, you better not touch my hair. They always want to touch your hair. I'm sure they want to touch your hair over there in Kenya. Ooh, let me touch your hair, so pretty.
Wow, that's deep. Thank you, Jiba Jaba. New information. Wow. Anyway, we continue. Hey, all right. Okay. I also see you saying that Danny Harrison Karibu Sana, you're saying that if any black people believe that that crap coming from Kamala Harris, they need to be shot dead. This another example of how Democratic Party is so detrimental to us as people. Malcolm X mentioned that is true, but I don't believe. I mean, for you guys I mean, you want to tell me that black people who are there who do not understand like what Kamala Harris is saying? I
Some
bet
people
not.
that they don't. Camilla Harris is another plant, yo, but she knew they make she was another puppet that they got early. Remember, she goes, look, black people, yo, be told not to like being black. So what they do, they'll raise a puppet up from a child. So imagine her. They sent her to the blackest school in America, which is Howard University, to claim her bona fides as a black person. So she joined the black fraternity and all these fake ass these boule motherfuckers, these these sororities that were created by white people to begin with. They take in, yeah, sister girl, you black like us. All of those stupid shit. But she don't give a fuck about black people locking up black people left, right, and center. And she's a Brahmin, Joby. She's an Indian Brahmin, but her whole goddamn culture is racist against us. Her religion. She's a fucking Brahmin.
Hmm.
See, most black people don't know what a Brahmin is. They don't know they don't know that Hindu shit. They'll walk right even in America, they'll walk right past one of them temples. They don't know that they're talking about, yeah, we hate these no good dirty niggas. They don't know that shit being set up in there, Joby.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I see Juba saying that yes, Joby cushion stuffed with our hair. That is so sad. That is sad. Yeah, that is some hard truth to learn over there. And trust you me, I'm here overthinking, and I feel so guilty of having this wig on my head right now. No cap.
Oh please,
Trust me,
you don't hardly ever wear no damn wig.
trust me. I'm not a weak person. Also, this shit is really toxic. It's really toxic for
You
me.
can wear a wig every now and then, Joby. Calm down. You really wear a wig.
No,
Calm
no, no,
down.
no, 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 no. No, I think I feel like I want to remain African. Call me stupid, call me backwards. I'm good. I think man, I'm triggered that way. That's how triggered I get. If shit does not affect you, then you don't understand it. I feel like that is too much of what our people went through to be just not me being myself, not embracing my hair. If someone else said to be chopped down their hair for it being stuffed in a pillow, huh, that's sad. That's really some sad truth to learn. But anyway, see, you also saying that, and now Negroes wear weave, and you can't make that exactly. I wanna drop this shit. It's not funny. We need to learn the truth. We need to go back. I was seeing another beautiful, another black woman actually on Instagram. She had a very long, beautiful, natural hair, and I was like, black people were actually capable of making our hair way longer.
Of
It's
course.
just that
They got
we literally just
they
allowed
get the
ourselves
child.
to be using these fucked up products, and like I keep on saying again and again, I'm guilty, charged. I had someone guiding me the right way, as much as she messed my hair up once a time. But she was very great with her hair, she was really, really good with her hair, but We have to go back to the ways of just using
But you was
natural
young.
hair.
You were young. Your mother knew the right things. Some natural thing of growing up is to rebel against your parents. That's a normal thing for a little while. Everybody
Um,
rebels against their parents for a little while, Joe.
yeah, and I also see Danny saying that white people are psychopaths. Exactly, call them what they are. And I think it's more than psychopaths at this point, Danny. You see that look at what they did to the narrative, to the Native African Americans here in America. They damn near wiped them out. They're still doing it, but now they're claiming to be $5 Indians. Oh goddamn! I mean, you know.
Did it claim to be them now? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it claimed to be those people now, Joey. Even if they
Mm-hmm.
wiped out, they claim to be them. They
Crazy.
do.
Jibber is also saying that just try touching a sister's hair. It's not cool, actually. Personally, I don't like someone touching my hair. I mean, if I don't know you, don't touch my hair. And for me, it's 1, 2, 3 people. So definitely that's Shmani and Katie. And maybe my boyfriend, okay, but nobody else is touching my hair, touching my hair. And even salonists, I'm very picky with salonists. We also have, I always even tell like my friends, don't allow yourself to be
Wait,
switching salonists all the times, just stick to one person because exchange energy, we need to energy somehow. People have just different sorts of energy. There's someone who's always just knitting your hair, they're speaking, gossiping. There's someone knitting your hair, speaking money conversation. There's someone knitting your hair, just speaking about church. There's someone knitting your hair, just doing. There's always types of energy. So choose what.
that is actually true. That that's actually scientifically proven. That's true. Energy, because energy never dies. It just transforms from one place to another. That's actually true.
I love my salonist trusting me, and that's why you could see like last time when I was in the salon, I put the show on, and she asked me like, America, these people do not pay school fees because they were paying attention because we can have those types of conversation. Like I tell them about my job, they
Yeah.
tell their customers about our job, they refer them, they refer like it's just fun. Like you're talking not
Mhm.
just to someone who's seeking money from you, but it's there's a connection you have and they understand
Yeah.
what they're doing on your
It's,
head and you have
it's always a hair. It's always connected with your hairdresser or your barber. I mean, that's normal way of life. Woman and a
exactly.
hairdresser and a man with his barber. It's always gonna be a connection.
Just say, anyway, I see Jubilee says our hair smells sweet, that's why, period. And I see you saying that yep, it's on this old house. They were renovating a plantation mansion, slave wear cushion. God damn. Don't even mention it again. He also saying, Danny, that the Indian caste system is based off the color of your skin.
Skin, right, like on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So Brahmanism.
Mm-hmm. I
They'll say most black people walk past them goofy, even in Africa, walk past them goofy Indian temples. They don't know they're in there hating the shit out your ass. What? That's the
Mm-hmm.
religion.
Mm-hmm.
The religion.
Jason, mhm. Jason, no, Danny is also saying that, well, don't worry about it, Joby. African leaders in parliament still wear wigs. Even Europeans don't do that shit
That's
anymore. No, I'm
that's not
not
that's
doing
not
it. So,
that's
so
not
if
parliament.
African leaders
That's
are
not
doing it, I should
parliament.
do
That's in the judicial system, man. It's not parliament. They wear that shit. The goofy judges wear it.
it. So if African leaders are doing it, so I should do it. Come on, or just the judges are doing it. I need to be different. This is why we're seeking for the difference. So I have to be.
You guys do this about a year and a half, Joe. We can't happen. So you know where the goofy week because you didn't finish the law. You didn't do the law. All right, Joe. We calm down.
No, actually, let me tell you. Sometimes I think some things have saved us, most of the African people, because of somehow this religion psychosis. Because you see, someone like my stepmom, she used to tell me, you can't be having braids on, you can't have braids on, you can't have wigs on, weaves on. You just need to stick to your natural hair, or rather shave it. But for me, shaving was just that was before me meeting her. I loved shaving my hair, like without even
Yeah.
before meeting her. I just loved, like,
Okay.
1 year I have my hair, 2 years or maybe not, I'll cut it off. But now when I met her, she was
Okay.
like, you can have braids on, you can't have wigs on. You can't have weaves on, because when you go to hell, you're gonna be feeling the heat when you're being knitted that weave. You're gonna be feeling so you're trying to imagine, like, wow, like I'm gonna be feeling. And then imagine the way that maybe the saloonist does your hair. You're trying to say, so it's gonna be triple. They said it's triple the heat. The heat is gonna be triple, like, you're gonna be feeling the pain and everything. So somehow I feel like that has actually saved us from not copying most of the Western things,
Okay.
being honest.
I'll be
Because
good.
yeah,
I don't know. I see a lot of African women with perms in their head.
we do have those who have wigs. I am not disagreeing, but trust me, those who are in religion, you'll find most of them with just
Perm.
just a wrap on their head, or something just very
Okay.
simple on their head, or a cape.
Okay.
Nothing just complicated. And I think somehow it has just helped us, as much as it has messed us up, it has really helped us on that particular point.
All
Because
right.
imagine learning this part of history, this painful, Personally, me knowing how I love shaving my hair, then we don't know even where our hair goes after it's shaved from the barber or whatever. Who collects this goddamn shit from the dustbin? Where is it taken? And
It's going
then you
up
hear
in a,
it's being
going up
stuffed
in a,
on
going
a
up in,
pillow.
going up in a pillow, going up in a little bitty doll's head or something.
I
Going to,
know.
going to make it, maybe going to make it broom or something.
It's a broom crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I see Jason Karibusana in the building saying that these creatures have lice, and animal for black fox don't have bugs like them, especially internally. I know that's right. Karibusana, Jason, hope you've been doing amazing. And Jim is saying that just don't wear a red wig like sexy red. You cool. Oh my god. My god. Sexy red, don't even dare compare. And the other thing that, yep, my parents told me never let Zungu pat my head, never paint my head. That is, them touching your head. Of course, they shouldn't. And I've seen that actually very online on most of the black women, reflecting that energy, like, yo, don't touch my kid. And that is saying that our hair is especially designed to withstand high temps. In It keeps our head from overheating. That is true. These wigs, you can't stand them on the heat. You wanna, like, take the sheet off, like throw it, put your head on a very cold water or some ice, like you just wanna feel fresh on your head. It's not really nice. I'm not saying the looks are there, but no, we really need to embrace again our hair. We just need to go back to making our hair how we used to.
Hey,
It's
can I
really
go back
actually
to Can I go back to
this.
nature? Yeah, because every time you jump in some water, no matter what you do, you're gonna go right back to Africa.
Have you seen Rwandese hairs, you guys? Like, Rwanda
Yeah,
have
it's
very
beautiful.
beautiful hair. Yeah, and the same I think also have also Turkana people, as much as they're suffering from hunger. These people have beautiful hair. If you look at most of the video, African women, how they take care, or rather how they used to take care of their hairs, or those who still practice the modern traditional ways of
There's their
taking
designs and everything in their hair.
care.
So that was looked down upon. Them,
Long,
your hair was always very important. Jovi in
long,
African tradition. Yeah.
strong, doesn't cut off. You don't need no blood rise. You don't need none of those
Nah.
things. Mhm. Just
People
okay.
allow them lost those traditions how to take care of it.
Mhm.
So
But anyway,
you know.
as we move on, during the weekend, I saw that we have a transgender teacher, a trans teacher
Wow, man.
who did get a new teaching job as a teacher. This is at a school, and I want to read the whole
I'm,
article of
I'm
what
pulling
it
my
says.
I'm pulling my kid out right now.
Exactly. I mean, what are they doing there? I mean, who is this? And they actually big till. If I can share the email, let me share the email. They are big till because they're calling him a giant-breasted trans.
Wow, man.
Yeah. Because he's really, really huge, and he is a teacher. Let me share the
I
image
got.
with you
I
guys.
want just the same one that was in Canada. We showed a few months ago. Might have been a year ago. We showed it before. They were in Canada. I want just the same one.
Mm-hmm. This is they're saying that a trans teacher who wears Z cap, prosthetic breast in back behind the teacher's desk following a row over the aforementioned teeth, the teacher who insists on going by the name Kyla was fired in April. She was fired in April, and the pictures and videos emerged online on the novelty of oversized breast.
Doesn't say. I think that's the Canadian. I think that lady's in Canada. That's one of George Guy's teeth.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they've not mentioned. Let me see. They're saying that
that lady's in Canada. I remember that story.
Oversized breast and some.
You don't put.
Okay, this was from 2 days ago from my end. Mm-hmm.
Is what now?
I was saying it was from 2 days ago from my end.
Yeah, that man lady gonna put her chest on all those Kenya refugees looking for housing in Canada.
I mean, and that's the narrative they're trying to push, you know. That's the narrative they're trying to push. That's the narrative they're trying to push.
Ma'am, I'm from Canada. Ma'am, man, are you a man or a man? I'm a ma'am. You better stop calling me a man. Where you from? I'm from Canada. I'm from Kenya.
That's the narrative they're trying to push because, and shout out to Museveni. Museveni, I think, is very serious and is not joking and capping about his stance. We've seen today there was a death penalty of the first man who did participate in the, you know, what the country is against, and that is he's saying he's sticking to his rules. He's like, yo, we're not messing, we're not capping.
Let me know, Kenyan refugee. Have you ever heard of a butt plug? No. Well, I'll show you when you get to my house.
Mm-hmm. In Nigeria, also today we also had multiple of the people who are arrested in a gay event, and 200 of them, and the police actually condemned and said that this act is evil, and they said we cannot continue copying the West. You know, we cannot continue copying the West and what, you know, they want to keep on enforcing on African people, us following their cultures, embracing their culture.
And you bet they would pay some money to do all that shit too in Nigeria.
Always, they are always funded. The NGOs.
NGOs, right? NGOs, we got some tight booty shorts for you, where you know have your balls all crunched up. You walk around these heels and stuff, and we're gonna give you 500 naira. Yeah, for real. Yeah, all right, I'll do it.
This is the poverty project. You see how it is driving us to do just anything.
Exactly.
Despots won't do things correctly. Yeah. These despots won't literally do anything correctly.
Yep.
You know?
Now give me a bag of Jollof rice. Shit. You know, my ball sack is all hurt from them tight pants.
That guy done told you, kid, that you cannot keep on talking about jollof rice anymore, you know. you cannot keep on mentioning jollof rice anymore. But let me share this video of the Gabon president and him begging.
I've had Ghanaian jollof, I've had Senegalese jollof, and I've had Nigerian jollof. To me that shit all tastes the same.
You sound like Burna Boy right now. Burna Boy trying to tell us how our jollof rice, Kenya jollof rice smells like shit, you know.
I didn't say nothing about no. I said all this tastes the same to me, you know. From Senegal to Ghana and to Nigeria, that shit all tastes the same.
Well, Burna Boy said Kenya is the worst. Is the worst. Is the worst. Do not do that.
All you gotta do is go to the Nigerians in Kenya. You got the Nigerians in Kenya have restaurants. Go to them, eat that shit. That's what you want to do. Shit. So, yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's not a natural dish in Kenya. That's a natural dish in Ghana and Senegal and over in Nigeria. That's a normal dish there, but not East Africa. So hey, just go to one of them damn goofy Nigerian restaurants. Same way if you want a good hold on, let me say, if you want a good ugali, go to a Kenyan restaurant in Nigeria. They got Kenyan restaurants in Nigeria. Go to a good Kenyan. You're like, man, this ugali sucks. Where's a Kenya restaurant? Like you got
even Tanzania has nice ugali. I love Tanzanian ugali actually. I love
Oh,
Tanzanian. It's
oh, it was
really
good.
it's soft and it's pure white. Like it's
Okay.
really nice. Yeah. Our ugali is kinda where even if you had too much flour, it's really hard. Tanzania ugali, like no matter how many flour, how much you use, it's still soft and very. It's really
Well,
nice. Like I can't explain. It's
okay.
just nice. Yeah, it's really really nice.
Okay. Maybe that make the
Yeah.
bishop happy. That ugali. Bishop, you want some Tanzania ugali? Yeah. After I put my curse on you. Okay.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Hello, excuse me. Who's that? John Mosquito, karibu sana. I see you. Karibu sana. Hope you're doing amazing.
I'm Ali Bongo Ondimba, president of Gabon, and
I
I'm to
think it is
send a
funny.
message to
He
all the
started
friends
dancing on his ass.
that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise for the
Make
people
noise
here
for me.
arrested me and my family. My son
Ain't nobody
is
making,
somewhere
ain't nobody making a noise for you. They
in one
dancing.
place, and I'm at the residence. Right now,
TikTok is crazy, man.
I'm in the residence, and nothing happening. Nothing is happening. I don't know
They
what's going
He's
on.
dancing because they
I'm
got your ass
calling
out of
you
it. They
to
they
make
they
noise,
charge him with treason,
to make
Joby.
noise,
Him and his son for stealing. Same they should have
noise.
did with
Really,
Uhuru in Kenya. In
I'm
Kenya,
I'm thanking
they
you.
charged him for stealing money. They charged his
We
ass
do
with
not
treason.
we do not want to be begged and we cannot listen anymore. We are done listening. We are done debating. It is a
That's
high
right.
time we are restoring power. You know, I'm talking like Julius Malema right now. It is a high time we are restoring power as African people. No more listening to these oppressors. They have been oppressing us for so long. You know, it's a high
True.
time. You know,
It's some
and it's
exciting.
finally
It's some
happening.
exciting shit. You look at the damn. You look at the Gabonians dancing in the street with the military, and
Yeah.
and the white person. We need to restore democracy back to Gabon. What? You
Even
got
we get
people dancing. You got people dancing in the street with the military. What are you talking about? That's
they are
crazy.
so excited and happy about it. Like
Yeah.
if the people are circulating on Twitter, that's the story. On TikTok, that's the story. On mainstream medias, that's the story that's going on currently. You know how people are celebrating, how France is
Yeah.
so concerned. You know how this is a threat to the rest of the African countries. How we have actually right now 20 most African countries. You know, come on. You know, they're not even talking about climate change anymore.
Not for a minute, because without Africa, they need Africa to stall that dumb climate change shit.
Hmm?
That's a scam to make you buy them dumbass windmills and shit that don't work instead of getting
Oh,
nuclear power that's
of
cheap
course
and
they are.
effective.
Of course they
So,
are. Because right now I can see them saying, let me get to read this, what they are reporting. They say that climate change may increase the conflict depth. This information given by the IMF, and of course, the image is reflected, of course, to Africa. Africa is the image on the report.
look,
You know, let me share my
remember,
screen.
it's the cat. Those are cats with the small hats that want to control Africa. They started the slavery trade. They still not in Africa. That's them. Now they talking about
Mhm.
it's about climate change, which is a lie. They got climate. They got geoengineering weapons that they've been using on the fake
Mhm.
climate change shit. Oh, look at this.
So
Look
that's
at climate change affects these Africans' brains. They want to be
I know.
free. That's climate change.
Crazy. They're saying that climate change is likely to worsen conflicts in fragile and war-torn states, resulting in higher deaths rates and greatly reduced GDP. The International Monetary Fund gave this information today. The World Bank each year receives a list of countries classed as fragile and conflict affiliated states, of which there are currently 39 and 21 are in Africa. Wednesday's report covers all 61 countries that have been on the list since 2006, and it found that climate shocks do not cause goddamn matatus are making noise. Too much noise. But yeah, they're saying that it found the shocks do not cause conflict, but they worsen existing unrest and they exacerbate other underlying fragilities such as hunger and poverty, which they are causing. We do not have any hunger and poverty.
They're the
What
ones
is
that did
happening?
it. Exactly. It's the IMF that caused the hunger and poverty. Oh, and the things that cause hunger and poverty. You the one caused it. Yeah, but so what? They're gonna write it.
Mhm. They are the cause of hunger and poverty. African people, what has happened is that these puppets have sold out Africa, like that guy was explaining earlier.
Exactly.
Our countries have been given away. They have allowed the chopping down, the deforestation to actually continuously to
Yep.
happen. No planting of trees. This has not been participated. Actually, we've grown up in schools, planting trees. This used to be part of our
That's
classes,
a good.
part of
That's a
our
good thing.
education. We could
That's
take
good.
like 30 minutes. You are told to come tomorrow with a plant here. You're told to participate in this
Remember
plant.
these damn evil bastards want to stop tree growing. Do that run the world. They don't want about zero carbon. We are carbon. That means zero us. So that's their whole scheme is retarded. That global
Mm-hmm,
climate change is a damn lie.
mm-hmm,
So also uh the next coup gonna be Kofi Adata Doodle, General Mosquito. You better go back there and be his bodyguard. He's about to coup his ass.
mm-hmm,
We're gonna get Kofi Adata Doodle. We're gonna get Paul Bear down in Cameroon. And we gotta get that goopy nigga over there in Equatorial Guinea and his no good son with his 30 Lamborghinis.
mm-hmm. As they
Bugatti.
should. As they should. As they
Right.
should. Because that is what needs to be happening. We cannot keep on electing Negroes who are pin on themselves when there's a national anthem that we do not know what it makes sense about. Urinating on themselves. Then after that, they're gonna be arresting you because of just filming what you're rightfully supposed to. You're doing your work. You know, you're just doing your duty, but you're gonna be arrested for doing your
You're not
duty.
you're not allowed to talk about the despot. Because if you live in a real democracy, you have freedom of speech. That's why you find that they're not letting us have freedom of speech in America because they turn this shit into a damn
Mhm.
dictatorship here too. They
Hmm.
want that freedom of speech to tell the truth. They want you to
Mhm.
believe they propaganda says lies. Shit crazy.
It is insane. But anyway, as we also move on, we want to get into what France is talking about, and of course, them condemning Gabon and the coup that has just happened. That is what we want to get into.
Wang, wang. Why is France worried about having another country, man? Mind your own goddamn business. That is our business. That's our puppet. That's right. We overthrew his ass. Your
Mm-hmm,
puppet's been there for 50 something years. People
mm-hmm,
live in abject poverty while you've been living out the back of these people. Get out of here. Give a fuck about no
mm-hmm.
democracy. But I love this. It proves that the West don't give a shit about no democracy. I was I was him and his I was him and his daddy and pa for 50 something years. If you had a democracy, I was
Let me
goddamn Paul Beer.
let me ask you: do you think that this also threatens the Democrat, new guys' sides? Like, do you feel like, let's say, the
That
black
doesn't
representatives?
that doesn't threaten us because most white people in America are still stupid. They
Mhm.
still understand that. They understand that the Democratic Party is wicked as shit. Evil as motherfucker. They think they hear Trump. Trump is a racist. Trump is a racist. They go, they're all racist morons. But Trump ain't never done nothing to black people. They scares them. Because the media done told them Trump is bad. Trump ain't did nothing bad to us. He's actually done more good for black people than Biden's an open racist. Biden told you, I don't want my kids going with you niggas and you like living in the jungle. And Biden's been an open racist, but since they put him in power, they wanted to. He's an openly racist, calling us stupid, locking us up in crime. They said, I don't care about you niggas on drugs. Yeah, we put the drugs in your community. So what? I'm not gonna let you have a lead pipe hit my grandma in the head. I'm
I
gonna lock
mean,
you up.
Kit, if let's say the question is because we know how France has been affected. Of course, the rest of the white clan, all of them, mention them, Indian,
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, whatever, they are also being affected by. If
Oh,
Africa completely does take back its power, it's gonna
oh,
affect them, and I feel this is also gonna
yeah.
affect the Democrats, and that's why I'm asking. Don't you feel like the Democrats are supposed to be also threatened and start actually,
Of
start
course.
building
They
back the
gonna,
black community, whereby more
nah,
like
nah, nah. They already puppet. Nah, they're not gonna build us. But no, we don't got no power the way you guys would have in Africa. We don't have no resources here, Joby. You guys sit on them. You guys sit on billions of dollars of trillions of dollars of resources, and we don't sit on nothing there. We the minority. Hell no. They go to war, but you're gonna have these black democratic puppets go against the Africans getting free because their masters are going to tell them, you get your black ass out there and you say this school is bad. Or you see Africans dancing in the street. You're going these puppets come out and say, we need to restore democracy back to Africa. That's the shit they're going to say. Because they're puppets, same way they're not, works the same way both ways. Or the puppet, like, okay, you had that black lady, what's her name? John Pierre, she's a black Haitian that's Joe Biden the White House spokesperson.
yeah.
After all these coups happen, she starts saying, "We must bring back democracy to Africa. This is inhumane and against world law." Whose law? What are they talking about, lady? See, these are Joby. These people in America are remember they do the same thing as they do in Africa. These people are despicable. They are the worst, Joby. The worst. Whenever you see somebody say they're African leader in America, they know that they are the worst, most despicable, most corrupt, most fucked up. That's why they're there. They're the most corrupt, fucked up liars and this thing. So just imagine them being in Africa. They're the same people. They're most fucked up, corrupt, despotic, just horrible. Do this for me, Joey. Do this for me real quick. Yeah, do this. Close that and put us up for me. That's how much you see something that we showed. I ain't know if you remember when we showed it like 2 years, a year and a half ago. You pull up, say the NAACP chair in New York says, "I don't care what's in the vaccine." Then we can put that video up. Say the NAACP says NAACP, another fake black organization that ain't black. NAACP, the head of the NAACP in New York says, "I don't care what's in the vaccine." Let's see if we find that picture. I don't care what's in it. Just put it in my arm. Now, who is she helping? I'm like, put it in my arm. You don't be worried about what's in it. Just take it and put it in your arm, Joby. Put it all in you. If you put it up in your butt if you need, put it in you. I'm not going to ask what's in it because I don't care, Joby. So imagine this lady. This lady's a despot. She don't give a fuck about black people. They're just saying that crazy shit. I don't care what's in anything. Just put it in you. You're like, what? They don't represent.
Let me see.
And how much can we say for saying that, Joby? She's supposed to be eating a lot of bubble gum. For her saying that, she's supposed to be eating a lot of bubble gum. A lot. A lot of bubble gum. You know how despicable that is? You know how heinous that is? Supposed to be free bubble gum all in her mouth. Her jaws get tired. I'm tired of bubble gum. No, you ain't. You're going to eat the whole goddamn pack.
Share my screen.
This is how despotic they are. So you know she wasn't helping us when she said this wicked shit. See, they don't work. These despots and apps don't work for us. These people here don't work for us. I know.
The NWCP, right? The NWCP.
Yeah. NAACP. Yeah. So the N2ACP, that fake ass organization.
Can't see. I see one. The first one, it says the Florida Block AP African American Studies. Let's see. I can't see
Just
anything relatable. The COVID vaccines does not stop the spread of COVID.
you say NAACP. Just say to the head of the you say the head of the NAACP says, I don't care what's in the vaccine. If you type that, see if you get anything. And I took that video down. Try to save her no good rotten ass. You know, black people got a short attention span. That evil ass shit she said.
Um,
Don't worry if you can't find it. I took it down. We were looking at about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. We took that thing.
2 years ago. Yeah.
It was almost a year and a half or 2 years ago, almost something like that. It's been a minute, so. They might have took it down because it was so damning, so blatantly fucked up what she said. And made her like the despot she is.
Together, we can end the pandemic. The COVID-19 vaccine is free and will be available to everyone in the capital region. Please, when it's your turn,
This ain't
don't
her, but this is somebody else.
hesitate.
See?
Vaccinate.
The vaccine is
This is
safe.
motherfucker here.
It's off.
It's safe. See, this is motherfucker. Now she even work. And look at it. It say all these people that was saying it was safe supposed to get a lot of bubble gum. Huh? Because we know it was safe and effective. Let's just leave it at that. We know it was. Okay? All right. Okay. So Sam, no matter where you at in the world, any kind of black leadership that you ain't better yet besides the coup, they're all against you. All of it. That as black people, we got no representatives nowhere on the planet. I don't care if your ass sitting in Jamaica, you're sitting your ass in Tobago, sitting your ass in Guyana, sitting your ass in Kenya, sitting your ass in South Africa. Nobody represents us. They're all puppets.
Thankfully, a new day is dawning because together we can end the pandemic. The COVID-19 vaccination will be free and available to everyone in the capital region.
Wow.
With it,
Okay.
we can live without fear again. Please,
Yeah.
when it's your turn, don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
Okay.
The vaccine
Thank
is
you.
safe. It's authorized by the
It's
FDA.
safe.
It
Okay.
can't cause the
A
virus,
fake
but it
organization.
does
Thank
protect you and others from the virus.
Wow.
And the more
Okay.
people
Good.
who get the vaccine, the safer
I'm glad-
we all are.
I'm
We've
glad
been
it
apart
does.
too
Thank
long.
you.
It's time once again to open our arms to family, friends, and neighbors.
For where and
You
when
think-
to get your free
Wow.
vaccination, visit
Okay.
capitalregionvax.org.
Thank you.
Don't hesitate, vaccinate.
I know. I'm not going to hesitate. I thank you for the public announcement. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
I'm not going to hesitate. I'm not going to hesitate. I'll vaccinate. Thank you. It's done by the FDA. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is it backed by Jesus too? Is it backed by him? All right.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You just
Jesus.
FDA's got to be Jesus too.
That's crazy. But anyway, as we move on what
Go ahead.
Francis saying, them condemning on what is going on in Gabon. They're saying that France condemned the toppling of Gabonese President Ali Bongo Ondimba.
Of course
on-
they do, but the people didn't. Of course they do. Oh, wait.
Mhm. This today, which could represent another setback for Paris in Africa, where friendly governments have been falling in an epidemic of coups. France condemns the military coup that is under way in Gabon, and government spokesman Olivier Veran told reporters in Paris after military officers announced on television that they had overturned the government. Veran said that the France was following events with a lot of attention and that it reiterates its desires to see the results of the election respected. Referring on Saturday's dispute to presidential polls in the West African country, Gabon's electoral authority had announced earlier Wednesday that Bongo a French ally whose family has ruled oil-rich Gabon for 55 years, had won.
55 years. And it's all rich, Joby. I wonder why they were ruling them for 55 years. It's all rich. It's all rich. It's like a Dubai and a Saudi Arabia that's wealthy, but Gabon is poor, Joby. How could that be again? The people
Wow.
poor, country ain't, but the people poor. I want,
Mhm.
but Ali Bonga, his family ain't poor. What? They ain't made shit. They
I
ain't
mean,
built shit. They ain't
I mean,
invented shit.
I mean, hi to all my people with the degrees, the PhDs, and the masters. I mean, we have dropouts, taking over the countries, the continent, and becoming billionaires while you're seated there with your masters and degrees. What's up? Yeah,
That's
anyway,
it.
just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But anyway, they saying that Gabon Electoral Authority had announced earlier Wednesday that Bongo, a French ally whose family had ruled oil-rich Gabon for 55 years, had won a third term with 64.27 of the vote. France had as around 400 soldiers permanently deployed in the country for training and military support, of course, military support. And that's
Of course. And they gonna say, hey, you get your French ass out of here.
Exactly. Our Ghanaian friend asked you, where do you see Ghana military base in the US, in Canada, in the UK? And how is it helping black
Nowhere.
people there? Even if it were there, do you think it's going to be serving black people? Of course not.
No.
It has never, it will never. And they also continue and say that France has around 4.
Joby, why would they never worry about the democracy in Gabon when the same family ruled it for 55 years? Why they won't worry about the democracy, Joby? Oh, the democracy. Before the coup, I heard no white people in Gabon. Oh, look at Gabon and the democracy that's not happening there. You don't hear them talking about the democracy in Gabon, the democracy in Cameroon, and that fake democracy in Uganda.
Mm-hmm. You should worry about democracy in your own goddamn country where you do not have electricity. Oh, you don't even have water if it's not for Africa. We can literally make you go back to the caves and stink like the shit and stinking person you are.
That's what's happening now. Africans are now. Joby's getting too confident. How dare you? How dare you, you black woman? How dare you? Wrong with you?
Come, I tell you, how dare me? I'll explain to you how dare me. We know the Africans you used to just telling them shit and we just watch you do your shit. We can fight back, okay? We are warriors. We are not docile. We are not. We are not docile. That's the term.
I guess they found out. They found out now. And they pissed for it. Imagine, France, boy, you about to be impoverished, France. Good luck with that. Talk this shit about. You ever put that video of that little white girl? All you Africans up here in Europe? Well, you stole my ancestors. Well, you no-good bastards don't need to be up here yet because you don't got shit.
I bet she's seen why I bet she's seen now. She's seen how they never had anything, and why we are saying they have been looting everything because the audacity of these people. The audacity. We better.
Sound like Eric up in here. Your audacity.
Man. They say France has around 400 soldiers permanently deployed in the country for training and military support, including at a base in the capital, and has extensive economic ties to the country in the mining and oil sector. Excuse me?
Economic ties in oil and mining. They got a lot of stealing ties because the people are poor. So that money, all that oil and mining ain't went to none of them.
Extensive economic ties indeed. The political demise of Bongo, who has been placed under house arrest, along with the other top officials, according to the new military regime.
They go execute their ass. They put them on trial for treason. What they should have did with Uhuru Kenyatta with all the money stolen. They know you stole all that money. They already got the papers on you. The government always got the papers on you, Bongo. They're not gonna let you go like they did in Uhuru in Kenya. You about to go, they about to execute your ass. You just stole millions. You got your offshore accounts, you got your houses in London and Paris. They about to put a bullet in your head. Get out of here.
We've been watching, Africa has been watching. And of course, there's a thing that fits a pattern of the coup French-speaking Africa in recent years. In Mali, Burkina Faso, and lately in Niger, the northwest Sahel region, new military governments have taken openly hostile positions towards France, tapping into resentments felt by many locals about the former colonial power and its ongoing influence. Official France, its army, its diplomats, representatives are being literally chased out of the country in the Sahel, and in Gabon, the views and politics of the new military regime remain unknown, with the head of Republican Guard, General Brice, thought to be at its head. We love to see it, Manzi. Personally, I'm so excited and happy to see this. But we've seen, like I said earlier, China and Russia did show concern about this, and of course, we had Macron.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit what they? Who gives what the Chinese shut your goddamn mouth? Russians shut your. Don't give a fuck what they think. I don't care. Power's not given. Power is taken. You've been taking power from us. I took it. Power is taken. I'm taking it. I don't give a shit about what no China. This is Gabon. This ain't China. Worry about your own fried rice and your fucked up noodles. That's what you do.
That's on period. That's what gets to happen. But anyway, as we move on, there's a thing that the French President Macron did. Why they call pit shoots? They called us pit shoots. Pit shoots.
Go again, huh? That's a French term. I guess you looked it up. I know what it means. I don't speak French. Parlez-vous français? I don't speak that shit.
Pictures, it means people. Picture. Let me look it up again. But pictures means like it's like a leader, someone who has just taken over power.
Okay.
Pictures.
Okay. I don't speak parlez-vous français? No, I don't speak no parlez-vous français. Oui. No.
Pictures. Something
whatever
like
was,
that.
I know whatever it was that made you mad.
Whatever, but it's like a leader. Someone was just taken over power, something like that. I can't seem to find it right now and all that. And I said actually the pictures right here, it's them, it's them, because they do this not the democratically way, but the criminal way. They do not do this the right way. They have been pictures for the longest time of abusing our human rights. There have been pictures, of dictating how we should move, how we should not move. Like I said earlier, we just need to restore respect African people. I don't give a F where you are as an African person. Okay, I need to meet you. The moment I meet you, you need to tell me. We need to give each other facts. Yo, you come here. Do you know you are black first, right? Yeah, you know our enemy, right? We need to be united. Not we're going to places looking at each other like strangers, like we don't recognize each other.
But they're doing that fine. That was on purpose, but you're doing that now. That's why the borders were created, Joby, and you were put in poverty, so you wouldn't know each other. But the internet is changing all that. Go ahead. That's why Ali Bongo shut down the internet.
That's what I'm talking about. So the people who go like in diaspora, like when the people who come, maybe I don't know. We have people from diaspora who come to Africa also do not maybe understand a lot of what is going on in the continent. Maybe you're just visiting Kenya because you heard Kenya is beautiful, but you need to come also learn some facts, learn some history. Let's connect, Let us learn our differences. This is what unites us. This is what I'm talking about. Because
that's why, like, do me a favor. You know, I like to see what was happening. Do me a favor. I know you're gonna like go to I love looking at this. I know I got a phrase right. Go to YouTube again for me, Joby, and say images of
YouTube or Google?
Yeah. I'm on video. Yeah, Google. YouTube. Say video. Video of Jakari Richardson 400-meter run with Tanika Jackson from Jamaica. Just say the video of Shakira. How you guys spell Shakiri? Shakiri Richardson hugging Tanika Jackson of Jamaica. I love the way these young ladies, they were Africans and from other countries, just hugged and loved on each other, even though they were competition. It wasn't about that. I told you it's an awakening. I seen the love. Just say Shakiri Richardson hugs Shamika, I don't know, is it Shamika Jackson of Jamaica. Say American Shakiri Richardson hugs Tanika Jackson after winning 400-meter run.
Okay, you're confusing.
Because they both were running together, and the first race, Shakari beat her in the 100, and then Shanika beat her in the 400.
You
and
said
so they hugged it.
You said
Shanika Jackson. I don't know if it's Shanika. Just say Miss Jackson from Jamaica. I don't know. I think it's Shanika. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Shanika. Anybody know the name, guys? I can probably find the video and send it to Joe.
Jackson hugs.
Yeah. Shanika Jackson. Say Shakari Richardson hugs Shanika Jackson after 400-meter win. 400-meter race win.
No, you have to send it to me. I'm not getting none of that construction.
Okay. All right.
Shanika Jackson. Shanika Jackson. But anyway, yeah, that is what I'm basically trying to say, that we need to just connect as Black people, unite again. You know, it's really, really going to be very important, because understand our unity is the weapon against these people. They have used division as a weapon against us. Now let's use unity as a weapon against them. This is how simple it is. That's the psychological, the reverse psychological thinking they have been using against us. Divide and conquer. Now let's unite and conquer. That's what we do. They have been dividing. We unite. We do the vice versa. But I see Jibba is saying that keep jollof rice out of this, brother kid. Come on, Jibba Jabba. Do you like I don't know. How is jollof rice? I'd love to personally try igusi. I think looks nice, and it kind of looks like it's tasty. Igusi looks nice. And I also see Jibba saying like that mommy that jumped in front of DeSantis to calm the booing crowd in Jasonville. And this is saying John Mosquito that was very sportswoman of them. Shakira, not Shakina. Okay, Shanika, not Shakira.
Okay, that's the name. I forgot. Okay, well, you took too long to say the damn name. Shit.
Shanika Hagzu now. Hugs Jason. Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Jackson.
Let me see if I got the right one.
They running it. All right, one of them. So we run it. The love of African women. So the whole team, whole damn thing was African. It was from Britain, the U.S., Jamaica, the Ivory Coast. Funny.
No, this is not the one. They didn't have.
Yeah, do another. Put a hug on there. Okay, you know, here's what you do. Do this say just short with this. You do say the names again because you got the names right. Say Shakiri Richardson and Shanika Jackson meet in the 400 meters race. Just show that. They meet in the 400 meters. Huh? Meet in the 400. Say the name. Say Shakiri Richardson and Shanika Jackson meet in the 400-meter race. And so they'll show the race and they'll show them hugging after the race. Just love that all these girls are showing for each other. Should be on a short, it's a regular video, not a video short, regular video. Yeah, there you go. There it is.
They're away first time. Can Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price deliver? She's got a good start, but watch Sharika Jackson. Sharika Jackson, is she just going to do it? Oh, on the near side, right at the end. They were getting ready from nowhere in lane 9. It's an incredible performance from Sha'Carri Richardson.
That's the 100.
Through like a rocket in lane 9.
Did you say the 400 one? That's 100. Did you say 400, Joby? That's what she
400.
Won. Yeah, okay. 400. Not 100, 400. Because that's where she beat Shanika, because they were both raced against each other. That's when she won the 100. And Shanika, how you pronounce the name, won the 400. They both of them meet in the 400 meter. It is. So when they met
from the Jamaican Ashanti Moore in lane 8. Sha'Carri Richardson, Mary Jose Talu. Smooth bends from these two. We've seen Sha'Carri Richardson look a little bit shaky on the bends on the circuit, but absolutely fine now. But it is going to be Sha'Carri Richardson easily across the line. 22.17. That's faster than the winning time of Antonique Strawn in the previous heat.
Nah, come on. YouTube.
They 400 meters in Budapest. They're the names of this say Budapest. That's what it is in Budapest, Hungary. They're in Budapest. Meet say Sha'Carri Richardson and whatever that girl's name, Jackson, meet at the 400 meter in Budapest. It just happened a few days ago. Should be the one about 4 or 5 days old. Did he say Budapest?
Mm-hmm. That's it, this one.
Yeah, that's it.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So Sha'Carri Richardson is the new 100-meter champion, and she was congratulated by Sugar Free.
I don't want nobody to do their dialogue. I want the real race, not somebody hate. Somebody do these video commentary.
Then she gives herself a chance This is a world championship final. You're not going to run down
Here
people
we
if
go.
you give them too much of a...
Yeah, here it is. This
Come
is
on,
right here,
Shelly.
In the
Joby.
middle, Sharika Jackson.
This is it.
And then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price and Julian Alfred.
Enlarge your
On
screen,
their
Joby.
outside,
Enlarge
blue
your
top,
screen.
black
There you go.
bottoms.
There we go.
Let's go.
Set.
But they all African. Girls.
What?
But
That's...
100 world final.
Oh, no.
The Jamaicans get out well. It's Sharika Jackson.
Oh, no.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Talou. Here comes Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri's done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has won the
that's the
world
100 one she won. Yeah, she's the fastest. She's the fastest lady in the world now.
She has done it.
That's not the one I want though. She's the fastest woman in the
Yeah.
world now. I did love that race
They
though.
have the head. I can see that in the video clip.
Huh?
I can see a head they did hug. Watch it. If that's what you're directing to. I can see a head
Yeah,
that
but
they
that's
did have a hug. And
That's not on that one. No, the other one was joyful. And she was so happy for it. She ran and jumped on her. Wasn't just a regular hug. She ran, 'cause even though she won right there, even they hug right there,
There's never been a man or a
she
woman
ran and jumped because the
to
next
make
race,
a fight.
the Jamaican beat her. And she ran just jumped on her and hugged her with that Sicily African love. And I love that. But the unity you were talking about, I love that. The African
Well, like-
women, it was love. I loved it. Anyway, show that race again one more time. I feel like that race was awesome. He was getting it, boy.
I loved racing when I was in high school. I still love
All
racing
right.
actually. Yeah, I can race.
Because at least then she gives herself a chance.
That's the women in the world.
Final. You're not going to run down people if you give them too much
That's
of a lead.
Come on, Shelly.
In the middle, Sharika
That's
Jackson,
Jamaican.
and then Shelly-Ann
Sharika
Fraser-Price
Jackson.
and Julian Alfred
Sharika Jackson.
on their outside, blue
Let's
top,
go,
black
baby.
bottoms.
Jamaicans and Americans, dude. Jackson.
Let's go.
Set.
Go.
Let's go. Oh, one.
Women's
That's...
100 world final.
Oh, no.
The Jamaicans get out well. And Sharika Jackson.
Oh, no.
What's Sharika Jackson?
Talou. Here comes Sha'Carri Richardson.
Here we go.
Sha'Carri Richardson has won the world title. She had to come from behind in the semi.
What?
And when it counted, she has done it.
That was,
Chad.
I love it. You guys remember when she did the reporters? She wouldn't talk to them. Remember? All the people that were racist towards her.
Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world
She went
champion.
She went straight to the black reporters. Because the other ones, the white ones, they dogged her out.
Championship record, a personal best,
Remember?
but short memory, Lee. After a bad semifinal, she recovered and ran the race necessary to upset the Jamaicans and wrest the world title back from Jamaica.
I love all the other black. I love all the women coming together.
Since 2017,
Different countries, but they
that
know the
was
same
the race
people.
of Sha'Carri's life, and she delivered. The United States sweep the 100-meter finals. Noah Lyles in the men's, Sha'Carri in the women's. That was something. From the outside lane, she had to overcome 40 years of history. There's never been a man or a woman to make a final on time and then win the world title in the 100 meters. That's what Sha'Carri
Different countries,
Richardson
all African
just
women
did.
hugging. I love that part too.
She's
Remember,
stunned.
remember,
She's shocked.
remember,
She can't believe it.
she refused to talk to the white people. That, remember 2 years ago when her mother died and they disqualified her from the Olympics. Her mom had died, right? Remember, she got caught smoking weed and they all trashed her. But you no good, motherfucker, your weed smoking. They disqualified her from the Olympics. So whenever they tried to talk to her, she went right past their ass.
National championships. She took a hairpiece off, a wig, and threw it behind her. She said, "That's the past. I'm different now." And you watch on this outside lane. She had a much better reaction to the gun and acceleration than she did in the semifinal. So that put her close. And then when the Jamaicans started to lean for the line, Sha'Carri had already had enough momentum where she was going to catch them before the line. So a championship record, a personal best. Sha'Carri just became one of the fastest women ever. Watch Shericka Jackson. She looks across. She couldn't believe it. Watch Jackson at the head of the field there. She looks over here and says, oh boy, somebody else was ahead of me. Shades of 1976 in the Olympic 100-meter men's final. Paisley Crawford on the outside upsets Donna Corey of Jamaica in the 100. This looked a lot like that. This is such an amazing race, and it's made even better by the fact that she did it from the outside lane. And there is the realization that she is the best in the world. Sha'Carri Richardson, world champion.
Remember they trashed her 2 years ago, remember? When she said when her mom passed away, they trashed her. Remember they trashed her? When her mom passed away.
And at times problematic road. And she has risen above
problematic. It wasn't unproblematic. She was sad her mom had died and she smoked some weed.
This is Sha'Carri's first time
she lost her mom.
Being on the world stage. She has a subpar semifinal, scrapes into the final, gets lane 8, and responds like that.
Yeah, Olympics is dope. I love Olympics personally. I can watch that, I think, all day. It's really, really nice because I was and I've
those races were exciting. I looked at them things. Them races were exciting. I love the 400 one though when Shanika beat her the next in the 400 mile. That Jackson came around that damn corner, a world record. She was done. It should be the 400 on there, Joe. We say that's the 100. Should be the 400, the 400 race, 400 meter race. That's the 100 meter. Should be the 400 meter race between. It should be on there somewhere. That's the same meet. Should be on it. That race was exciting as hell. That girl left it. The nigga came back and left everybody, boy, on the corner. She was gone. She hit that corner, it was all over. I got your ass down. It's a 400 meter.
Podium, I give God thanks because it could have been different. I could have called it a season early and not, show up at the line, but showed up around 3 rounds and I have a bronze medal, so I'm really, really grateful for that. It was one of those races that, the ladies were on fire from
those races, that the ladies did do that.
And, big congrats to Sha'Carri and Shericka as well. And so for me, it's just I'm grateful to be able to put another race together, and hopefully I have 2 more races. So I think the more races I will have, the better I'll be able to execute one of those good 100 meters.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So right now, guys, I love seeing this. So as you can see, after the race, Sha'Carri Richards and Shelly Fraser-Pryce were laughing and talking, and you don't know, say, Shelly Fraser-Pryce with her jokey self, she told Sha'Carri Richards.
Our
Jamaican
Jamaican
I don't want to see
brother.
nobody's commentary. I don't want to see his damn commentary. But if we did look. I love seeing the love between everyone from Britain, America, and Jamaica. Like that Jamaican guy said, you Nigerians, we're gonna slaughter you people. If they're hungry from slavery, you're still hungry from slavery. We're gonna butcher you people if you're going to Niger. Them hungry. Slavery. Why don't got that race? It was on one of them. How hard can that race be defined? I don't want to give a hard time.
It's not me, it's YouTube.
I can find it. I know I got it on my damn my history. Yeah, that's it. They're coming out. That's it, Joby. Yeah, they're coming. That's it. That's it. This is it right here, Joe. This is it. Yeah, because they're coming out. Yeah, this is it. This is it right here, Joe. This is it. This is it.
These guys train together, they work together, they're confident, and they will do their absolute best.
Yeah, this is Joe. They go to Jamaican. They go to Jamaican.
Joe Mosquito Joey. Joey don't even think about wearing a wig like us in the studio. Ah, come on.
American. You notice one thing? What are they? You notice one thing? What are they? Each country, what are they? Can anybody tell me what they all are? African women. No matter what country. That was the Ivory Coast. We're going to coup your leader, too. That's the Ivory Coast right there. That's Cote d'Ivoire. We're going to coup your leader, Cote d'Ivoire. Don't give it to your puppet. I think that's like Barbados right there. One not Bahamas or something.
They know this is their best opportunity to try and upset that and go for that bronze medal position, but it's going to be a fantastic race, that we can be sure. Going to form, USA, Jamaica battling it at the top position and thirds, bronze, up for grabs.
I'd say Great Britain would be my first choice, but I'd say that's
I know ain't none of them winning.
Ivory Coast, those will be there. Italy as well. You have to watch out for them. So those three for sure could figure into that third one.
And the Netherlands, not as strong in the 4x1 as they are in the 4x4s.
They got Clara on here as well. They're getting their money's worth out of her. But Netherlands, there's so much confidence now with that team and everything that they enter. Their athletics is just really at another level, so you have to be careful with them as well.
And Germany, as we said before, they haven't had a great World Championships so far.
Just watch that third leg, Forbes against Thomas. Is that where the race could be won and lost? Ivory Coast front loading with their experience. Great Britain with a very well matched quartet. And can anyone else get in?
England. That might be your sister right there, Jim Mosquito. She's from England.
Saw her a couple of days ago in the hotel, and I think she was certainly hoping to run the heats. I'm not sure she was too sure about whether she'd be in the final. Well, she is a huge experience, and it's always a good hand-up, I think, between Asher Phillip and Imani Lansing. I think these two know each other so well. And then Bianca Williams, who's just found brilliant form, particularly on the top bend, always runs a good bend. So Imani, who's disqualified if you... Against Jackson on the last leg.
We just kind of fast forward.
Americans with the 100-meter champion here. Jamaica with the 200-meter champion. Women's 4x100 relay.
Yeah. Wow.
Asher Phillip with the back and forth. Great Britain wants to get us off to a great start here. The Italians have started out pretty quickly, but it's the USA who've had perhaps the best first leg. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce for Jamaica against Imani Lansing. And I think the Swiss had a bad change on the outside. It's Jamaica being run down by the USA. And now Gabby Thomas has got the pattern of people falling. Ivory Coast have gone. Great Britain right in the mix here. And they've got a good chance here if they can just have a good safe change. The USA with Sha'Carri Richards has got the battle against Jackson on the last leg. The Dutch have dropped it as well. So it's the USA coming away. Richardson's going to get a second gold medal at the championships. Jackson with the silver, and it's bronze for Great Britain. There were buttons flying all over the place. But Great Britain got it round.
Oh, that's the relay. That's the relay they won. That's the relay. Showing this on their TV. That's not like the dang sports place. Somebody put that on their fucking TV. That's the relay. I thought that's the relay they won. Yeah, with Shakir doing the last. That's still not the 400. That's the relay. That's the. That's the. No. Say 200. I thought. Yeah, that's the 400 relay. Say 200. Change the number, Joby, from 400 to 200. That's the way I know. I said it wrong. So the 400 won, the Americans won too. They that was the relay. I thought say 200. I thought Shakira Richards and meet Mika Jackson at the 200 relay in Budapest. 200. That's right. Okay. It's 200. Not 400. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Shit. They got, I don't know where they got the video like the regular sports people doing it. Not nobody in their basement filming on their TV and shit. That wasn't even sports. That was somebody filming on their TV. What the hell is that?
You want to see the part of where they're hanging. That's what I'm trying to look at. Like,
do what?
I'm saying I'm trying to look at the part of where them hugging. That's what I'm trying to look at.
Sure got it.
Probably this one. Let's see.
Sure got it in my history.
Explodes into life. Richardson on the outside. So far in a big race.
Welcome to Sports Soccer 345. Sharika Jackson stormed into the history book today when she destroyed the field in the 200-meter finals at the Budapest 2023 World Championships. Sharika Jackson came off the bend like a bullet and showed Sha'Carri, Talou, and Gabby Thomas what time of day it was. Sharika Jackson looked invincible. She looked unstoppable as she powers through the finish line. She looks majestic. Sharika Jackson fastest woman alive in the 200 meters, 21.41 seconds. Nobody else has ever matched this before. Sharika Jackson, well done. Congratulations. After the race, Sharika Jackson.
That's the race. That's what the race. I want to make commentary.
Meant business.
That's,
you saw that she
the race.
Was going for that world record.
Nothing to do with both. Shut up, dude. Where's the regular this race? That's it. I can have like commentary. Where's the regular sports shit on it? God damn.
It's YouTube. Everybody's trying to get money, kid. Everybody is trying to get money. Let's see. Others are spreading hate. Others are. I can see it, kid. You'll have to share a link. I can't see anything related.
I don't know. You look up stuff all crazy. It's a sporting event, famous sporting event. I don't know why you can't. I did make sure to say 400. Even you put up the other stuff, it was all people talking and shit. Why can't it be like the regular from the news, like from the sports channel shit. Famous sporting event shit.
Woman alive at 200. Sharika Jackson. Could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
The ultimate final explodes into life. Richardson on the outside. Jackson's going really well in the middle. It's her title. This is her event. Thomas trying to go with her. But it's Sharika Jackson at the moment. Can she hold it? She's storming to victory here. What's the clock? This is so fast. Richardson. It's a brilliant, brilliant title defense. It's the second fastest time ever run.
Yeah, that's it.
Have you seen
it?
it?
Yeah, that's it. But that's on one of them goofy shorts. Shit. one of them goofy shorts. But that's it. Why could we give them a regular bid? That's on one of them goofy shorts. That's it. No. Don't get all mad. Don't get all mad. Don't get all mad. Now, did you see it? Did you see it?
No,
did you see it?
I'm not mad. Trust me. I've been patient looking for it. I've been very patient with looking for it, you know. But yeah,
did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? God damn it! There you go. That's it.
That's what we need to take. We need to have that.
And that's all. And we seen it so fast, and you didn't want to just show us. You know, let us see the love. That's it. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's good. That's good. Yeah, but I love seeing the love. You see, there's a love going on. I just like it.
We shall repeat.
Fastest woman alive at 200. Sharika
They show,
Jackson. Could tonight be the night that they
so,
champion? We'll see.
so show love of African women. They were competing, but that's okay. But we're still one people. It's the love.
It's her title.
I love that.
Thomas tried to go with her.
It was unity.
Can she hold it?
Dumb, boy.
She's storming to victory here. What's the clock?
You're gonna be happy for it. Not jealousy, loving her. Congratulations.
It's a brilliant, brilliant title defense.
See, that was love. That was love he showed for that woman. One from Jamaica and from America. That was African women love. I love that. That's what I just loved it.
Yeah,
she went and said that the lady won, she beat it, and that love, the unity as a people. That's what I love seeing.
That's what we need to spread exactly, you know, and
exactly.
You know.
I know. I was trying to give you an example. It just took a long time.
Damn. my bad. But anyway, family, as we wind up, all I say is Anteni Sana, and of course, do teach also this to generation. You know, let's spread the same thing. This I was saying earlier. If a majority of us are gonna move to maybe Africa or maybe outside the African continent, but we're gonna
spread love.
Spread love. Yeah, we're gonna grow up with the love of the cracker and not the love of black people amongst ourselves. Right. So you see that even supporting black you know, jobs, it's very like, you know, us
we can't have hate. We gotta have love. Love is a higher frequency. So we gotta promote love.
Exactly. You see, the Asians have been now taking over, the Indians are taking over the, you know, the marketing sectors, because we cannot, and our people are supporting because we are not even giving support to each other. We are way focused on getting the attention from the wrong people and literally losing the respect and the love that we're supposed to be giving each other, which is so.
You're learning now. Hey, when you start to love, everything falls in place. You can't do nothing with hate. You have to learn to love. You can't do nothing with hate.
How do you even have energy to hate? Imagine me, I can't hate. I'll get mad at you, trust me. I'll revenge. But I won't.
I know you can't hate. I'm just saying.
I'll revenge on you, trust me. I'll revenge.
Yeah, as Josephine and Hannah, they already know.
Yeah. If you've been my friend, better know the consequences of, you know, you either, you know, friendship is not straight, you know, there are calamities, there's ups and downs, the same way, you know, the business can have ups and downs. So yeah,
I don't know. It is Joey, but you cut people quick, Jack.
We don't debate, you know. If it's over, it's over, okay? And it's bad when I'm over it. It's way bad, you know. But yeah, I'm full of love. I won't hate you. I don't know how to hate. That's too much energy for me. I can't. I can't.
Right.
I don't know how to hate.
Right.
I'll just speak shit
Right.
about you, but I won't
Right.
hate you. I'll just be like,
That's
I miss you. I'll speak shit about you, but I'll just be like, I still miss you, you know. I still you know, but yeah, I'm just full of love. That's
Yeah,
it.
too much energy to hate, man. Too much energy to hate. Always spread love and happiness to one another. The high vibration. Spread nothing but love and positivity to everybody. Much love, family.
Yeah, so much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful night, beautiful day, a beautiful day at work. Shout out to K Williams. I've not seen K Williams in a while, manze. I've missed you, bro, wherever you are. Hope you're doing amazing.
Who was here?
I'm saying I've missed K Williams. We have had Jerome Mosquito, we've had Danny,
Dang, I ain't seen K Williams in a while. Dang, hell, he might be getting raped somewhere. I ain't seen him in a minute.
God damn. We might just be here listening, just quiet, probably. Shout out to UK Williams.
No, that's right. No. I think I seen him in the WhatsApp chat, bro. I think he had some videos. Yeah, he's been in WhatsApp, but I ain't shows. I don't want nobody raping him, man.
Shout out to also Big Cheese Manze. I don't know where the brother is.
Man, I don't know
what was this guy from Gambia? The name of this guy from Gambia, kid. What was
Mumpy Danford. He lost that channel, Charles. It's about to find that channel. He lost that channel, so gotta find these channels. Oh yeah, Mumpy. Yeah, I would like to talk to Mumpy about Adam, the president. They talking about cooing his ass.
Man, I've missed him. I've missed most of the people right here. But I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you're always listening in silence, we appreciate you for always coming back and forth. I hope you smash the like button, subscribe, share whatever you feel is important from our page.
You on TikTok too? I hear you say nothing about you on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok. People are just here silently listening, tapping the screen.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been having some people right here. But anyway, much love. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place.
You got to cook, or you done for the day cooking?
I'm done for the day. I'm good.
All right, that's what's up.
Much love. Peace. Have yourselves a beautiful, 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 beautiful day.
Get a mosquito, you British